Muted. What the fuck is up, chat? How's it going? It's update day, everyone's favorite day. Which means one thing. More tasteless slop. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I love it when I am not the priority on Hypergriff's design. That's awesome. Holy face. Holy face. You know what? I have a job now. I should be able to afford a better fucking camera. Never buy like a $30 camera at Walmart ever again. I think it might just be blurry cam stream. It's not fucking focusing. No, just blurry cam stream. That's what we're doing today. Insane, insane. Silver Ash. Hoo yay, my free multi. Holy fucking login. Okay, cool. No way. No fucking way. Free 6-star. I'm curious, what's my least favorite subclass? I mean, I probably said it on my tier list. You know what's funny is that it used to be merchants. it used to be merchants, and after using after really scripting for Swire, I'm like, yeah, you know what, Mr. Nothing seems fun, and now I have like half of them built, so. I can't really say they're my least favorite. Mr. Nothing's fun. Swire is so much fun. Because I think the obvious answer would be like pushed strokers and rope masters, because they are kind of a remnant of an ancient design. Maybe that, I don't know. Because you can't explore, you know, a rope master or a push stroker, and they kind of have. They've attempted it, but they haven't. You know, there's not that much you can do with them. Kachise get a paradox in. Let's go. Reward time. Yado. Yado? Okay. Let them cook. So this is just to show off like her binds and her stuns. Paradox sims are so interesting because they fit like one of two bags. It's either like a cool showcase of the strengths of the operator, or it's a tutorial on how you're supposed to use them. I'm not a huge fan of when they make it a little too catered to the operator, because this isn't like a realistic interpretation of Kachise, if that makes any sense. Like, I wish they created a more realistic environment rather than just like, what if all of the enemies just walked in a line? Like at Kachise. It's like, look at that. It's a little too easy. It's like, here's a good matchup. Here's a good case where Kachise would be good. I just wish they'd, you know, put a little more effort in. Yeah, man. When I hope we don't get more No, we're getting so many fucking alters. The thing is that I don't know, I don't read the story, I don't know the lore. I can't... Fucking blurry cam. I need a new camera, man. This is just fucking abysmal. How fucking bad the camera is. I look like a fucking child. Look at this. I have like no facial hair. Ugh. Fucking little baby. It's like I need to shave or else I look disgusting, but then after I shave I look even more disgusting. Paradox Sim for Lava, one of my favorite fucking operators. Yo, S2, let's go. Literally just that one Patriot stage. Wait, it literally is. Wait. This is H84. Like literally, you could see they took a snippet of H. They took a little snippet of H84, and they made that her stage. Look at it. Like you can see the little gaps where the other lanes come in. That's hilarious. And we got Kirara. This is awesome. This is so based. Now that's the thing, is that, yeah, that's kind of the sad reality we just have to accept. It's like these alters have a narrative reasoning for it. But that shouldn't prevent them from... Shouldn't prevent Hypergriff from just being lazy with how they design. This is literally... This is literally H12.4. 12.4, 8.4. This is, or no, 7.4, 7.4. It's H7.4, that's what stage is. This is literally... It's hilarious. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Will Patriot come out? Who's replacing Patriot? Ugh. Oh, I see. I was supposed to put lava up there. I'm stupid. Okay. I know where I was supposed to put the banner. I'm dumb. Because the thing is, though, is that I can't... The issue is that I'm not allowed to complain. Because the moment I complain, the moment I'm responded with, yeah, but, like, there's a story reason for it. That's why. And it's like, well, okay. But the thing is, though, is that alters are a trope. Like, alters are something that has just been created for gacha games so that greedy companies can resell people characters. You know what I mean? It's like... That's all it is. It's people... I didn't realize that Lava... Lava slurs her S's, that's funny. But... Alters are just a construct of just like a very greedy kind of shitty design. Of just like, hey, here's the same character, but again, please give us the money again. And because you have people who don't understand the difference between consuming a character and liking a character, or they don't understand the difference between enjoying the consumption of a character and being a fan of a character, they will just pull for the character regardless. And so now this kind of idea just gets reinforced, and it's just more and more and more of it. And it sucks. In fact, you need to give them a new kit so you can actually look at them as skins, gameplay-wise. Gameplay-wise... Literally, no, in my opinion, only the kit should matter. I don't think, because the thing is that there is a big difference between being a good unit and being a good alter. Lava is a good alter. It's kind of appropriate, because at least she tries to lean into what made the original Lava unique, and that's kind of this on deployment, you know, large SP boost. And that plays into her kit having these, like, really expensive, really impactful skills. And then those skills have a sub-theme of their own, being about multi-targeting and overlapping AoE. Cruz the Keen Glint is, like, the best alter in the game. Because she is the only alter that, like, actually functions as, like, an evolution of the character in kit form. You can note, I can show you with I've been wanting to make a video on Cruz the Keen Glint for a while. And I think I may have to, like, one of these days. It won't be a very long video, but I do want to make that video. Because I think Cruz the Keen Glint's design is so underappreciated. Because everyone just thinks of Cruz as just like, haha, big DPS go burr. When it's like, her kit's design is so smart. It makes me very happy. And I wish more alters would be like Cruz. An issue with limited in general 6-star alters? Yeah. Like, that's just how it is. Because, again, it's part of, like, gacha culture, as much as I hate that term. It's just, like, character, but again. But the kit is so arbitrary, it doesn't even fucking matter. You know what I mean? Like, are there any good... No, because we have Silence. That's the thing, is that Silence the Pragmatic is a good alter and a good unit. And she is a 6-star. Thing is, she's a welfare 6-star, so that's why. Silence the Pragmatic is a good 6-star. But the reason why I think Cruz the Keen Glint is such a well-designed operator is because if you look at her kit, you realize that nothing has changed. The reason why I don't upgrade her module is because if you look at her talent, when attacking has a 20% chance to do 60% more damage. And then you go look at normal Cruz. And it's 20% chance to do 60% more damage. It's the same thing. It's literally the exact same talent, except Cruz the Keen Glint has an additional tiny stun. If you look at their S1s, hey, what is it? This is a offensive recovery skill that hits twice for a 40% attack boost. Let's look at Cruz. Offensive recovery skill that hits twice for a 40% attack boost. The only difference is this is a crit skill. This is an uptime skill. And she has a little extra bonus. Because of a lot of Cruz the Keen Glint's kit being callbacks to her original form, it does feel a lot more like an evolution of the exact same character. Additionally, the functional identity of Cruz the Keen Glint is an expansion of the identity of normal Cruz. That's the thing. That's the thing. Because Cruz's main identity is just being a DPS, a crit-based DPS operator. And so you take that idea and you kind of push it to the extreme with Cruz. It's like, okay, it's all about these crits. And so how do we push that? Because the normal Cruz's S1 is she fires twice. So you have double the chance to hit the crit. How do we apply that with Cruz? Well, now with Cruz, both of her, the S1 is the same, but with her S2, we'll just do a bajillion fucking attacks a second. That's all we're going to do. And so it really leans into that identity of skills being very absurd, or the skills focused around her talent and kind of leaning into that crit-based DPS role. Like, Cruz the Keen Glint genuinely feels like an evolution of the character. That's the thing. That's why Cruz the Keen Glint is a good alter. And what does kind of suck is that, like, yeah, Lava's not as good as Cruz, but I think she is a good alter. It does suck, though, that you can have operators like Noir Corn. Noir Corn's a good operator, but he's not a good alter, because he has fucking nothing to do with his original form at all. And weirdly enough, Yado is a better alter than Noir Corn. As weird as that is. It's kind of funny. But, well, what's another alter I like? What's another alter I think? Because I know there's a few more. I don't remember. But to me, I think alters should feel like... Grey Alter is also... No, yeah, Grey Alter. Grey Alter. That's a really good example. Because Grey Alter is Grey Alter is probably like the second best alter. Because it's the same deal with Cruz. His identity is based around his talent. You look at normal Grey. We're not talking about the event today. We're talking about alters. If you look at normal Grey, his entire identity is based around his talent. He's just an AoE crowd controller. And that's it. And so what do? Well, what if we took a different subclass that specializes in AoE and we gave him that exact same AoE crowd control role, but just applied it to a new kit? And that's all it is. It's the exact same operator, but applied in a different way. So it feels like a different evolution of the operator. Like, an operator should feel distinct, if that makes sense. An operator's kit should feel distinct. They should feel a part of the character. You can't just throw a bunch of shit at the wall and be like, well, it's the same character. Like, it's not. It could be any other character. Like, as much as I like Swire the Elegant Wit's kit, it has no reason to be Swire. It could be any other character. And so, in that case, it's not a very good alter. But it is a good operator, at least, in Swire's case. Alright, it's gamble time. No more fucking chuddery. No more alter hating. Ugh. Do I want... I do find it funny that how between the two, Praminix is more offensive to me than Silver Ash. I actually dislike the non-limited more than I like the limited. It's hilarious. 'Cause you know what I love? I love it when you have an operator who just completely ignores the main downside of the subclass. Very cool. Hey, what's that? An S1 that's a crit skill, so you don't have to worry about the vulnerability during uptime, but you still get the damage. Cool. Yay. Fucking yay. Ugh. No, S1 is cool. No, it's not. It's like lazy S1. So, these are different subclasses. The reason why it works with lazy is because you still have the downside of her not attacking while the skill is up. The issue is with Praminix is that you still get all of the upside because the thing is with lazy is that you're not punished during uptime, so it doesn't matter. But with Praminix, you are supposed to be punished during uptime because she's a Phalanx caster, but instead you just get the damage with none of the downside. No, the S1 is bad. It's a cool idea, wrong subclass. And then Silver Ash. The thing is that Silver Ash conceptually isn't bad. Obviously, this is slop. This is a slop skill. What if normal Silver Ash, but he's a Vanguard? Cause fuck me. S2 is fun. S1 is... Why are you just strictly power creeping Matsukiri? Like, seriously. It's just strictly better. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, Praminix is S2. Just like, oh, yeah, what if, like, you just didn't... Yeah, snow accumulates on the objective point 5 times. It freezes. Unlimited duration. I love 6 stars with AFK S2s. I love not having to play the game. Awesome. Oh, I love preventing the enemies from leaking. So unpunishing. Praminix is... I do find it funny how Praminix is more offensive to me than the limited alter. I just find that to be so crazy. Yeah, Silver Ash, because Silver Ash has some fun ideas. It's just he's so pushed. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I don't like Silver Ash. I kind of like him. I like the ideas. But, like, I just think that he's just way too pushed so unnecessarily. I hope I don't get Praminix. That's permanent account damage. If I get Silver Ash, I wouldn't mind, because I may build him. Because I can do funny, like, Crusher shit in IS. And that would be the main reason why I build Silver Ash. What I mainly want... I hate that I actually hate that I can... Oh my god! I can get ultra permanent account damage. Holy fuck. I hate that I can't look at Snow Hunter's stats. Why can't I do that? Why isn't that, like, an option? It's so annoying. Like, I hate that, like, only the 6 stars matter. I don't give a shit. Show me the 5 star. So mean. That's so mean. I hate that they don't do that. Okay. It's gamble time, chat. It's gamble time. Ooh. 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 Oh, fuck yeah. It's fucking... Let's go. I'm Lantha. Okay. Ooh, limited. I fucking love limiteds. You're supposed to look at the broken 6 stars, Chuddy. So fucking true. Silver Ash Altar is similar. Not really. I do, because the thing is that the difference between Silver Ash and Ulpianus is that Ulpianus is actually fun if you ignore his if you ignore his first talent. That's literally it. Ulpianus is pushed, but in a way that I don't mind, because his S3 is really, really fun. And his S1, I mean, his S1, I guess, is fun. I don't like his S2. The reason why I don't like his S2 is mainly because it boosts his talent. Not even because it's like, it's funny. But the thing is with Silver Ash is that he doesn't, I guess he doesn't introduce new gameplay that Ulpianus does. Because Ulpianus' S3 really fucking carries him. But, yeah, you know what I mean? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, good. Oh, thank God. Okay, come on. Snow Hunter, let's go. Let's go. Whenever I do a gacha stream, like, I just actually hate getting 6 stars. Hey, he's from Kirag. That's flavorful. Does Indigo not have an EN voice yet, or am I just keeping her? Hello? Gambling is over! Literally, it didn't even... Literally for free. For free, gambling is over. Let's go. No permanent account damage. Indigo does have an ENVA? Why don't I have that on, then? I avoided it. I avoided it. There we go. I do find it funny that I leave Ambriel on JP. I think I just need to get used to her EN voice. I don't know. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Wait! Wait, Huliak IS mod is out! I'm so happy. Holy fuck. Okay, my next video is going to be a bit more of a slop video. It's going to be about, Swire's IS mod. Ooh. 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 I find Huliak's IS mod to be so interesting. Gnosis has what? What? When on the field, apply 30% fragile field. Frozen enemies see double the fragile effect. Frozen enemies take 5% more fragile every second up to a maximum of 80%. All Kiaric operators inflict 4 seconds of cold to enemies within range. On wait, on every skill activation? Wait, Gnosis fixed? Gnosis fixed Frostleaf? Cold or frozen, take 50% of Gnosis' attack as arts damage. Alright. How did my pulls go? I only did the free 10 pull, and I got Snow Hunter, so it doesn't matter. Oh, we have... On skill activation, normal attack deals damage. When attacking and being attacked, deals an additional 10%. Ooh, that's actually kind of cool. Wait, that's actually cool. Wait, did Hypergriff make the Arts Defender module not shit? What? I was expecting it to just be like deals 10% more arts damage. Or like does 110% attack to... Wait, this is cool? Wait, it's a reflection attack. That's so cool. That's actually so cool. That's actually awesome. Holy. That's all. Oh yeah, Accord's out. Holy fuck, this update's so good. This update's so good. Oh my gosh, I have no money. And I must scream. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I have no money. Look at all of this good slop. Look at this. I could get Snow Hunter for 75. Yummy slop. Slop in my tummy. Oh, we got Snow Hunter though. Let's go. let's go. I find it so funny to me that, like, so many, like, operators are just so boring and shit lately that legitimately, I was talking to Loey about this. It's like, I've been more excited for the fact that Snowhunter has literally just Power Strike as her S1 than I have for any other operator. Like, that's literally it. She has a Power Strike S1. That's why I'm excited. I've been more excited for literally Power Strike than any other operator. Let's go. She's gonna be fun. She's gonna be really fun. We're not gonna go for essay though. I don't. We don't commit essay in this house, chat. Yeah, it's like I'm sorry. I just don't give a shit. Cause that's like, I wouldn't mind if I got him. I might build him because I think he would be fun in IS, but I would just never enjoy using him like in normal. I don't use any 6-star in normal gameplay. I only use them in fucking IS. Don't care. And then we have Ask Jen. Just funny. I just recently built Ask Jen. Okay, bye-bye, Lavos. Go do good on your exam. Yeah, we get Ask Jen the light chaser. Like, you know, I'm sure she's cool. I remember looking at her on stream and just being like, wow, this is nothing. This is like nothing. My brain is too raid to just try building another sniper and a hunter at that. Yeah, but like, she's balanced. She's balanced and you don't have to feel bad using her, unlike Ray. Ray is funny because I do enjoy Ray. I like her S1, I like her S2. I think her S3 is so fucking boring. But I like Ray. She's not that terrible. Sharp! Holy fuck. Sharp playable. Saintess statue deals true damage to all enemies in avalanche area and pushes them tremendously. Holy. This is a place Karagandir prohibits anyone from setting foot. He won't let anyone through. Look, it's that Saintess statue. She uses it as a medium to repel intruders with avalanches. Just like earlier, avalanches will occur in the direction the Saintess statue is pointing towards, pushing enemies with great force and dealing true damage. All that just to drive some intruders away? The fucking tremendous push strength unlocked. It's hilarious. Enemies need only stepping into the avalanche area to raise the avalanche warnings index, and the Saintess statue's SP increases too. Once the warning index reaches a specific threshold, an avalanche will occur. So block people in the square, okay. There's a big guy over there heading our way. Watch, the avalanche warning index increases based on the intruding enemy's weight. The heavier the enemy, and when they step into the avalanche area, the stronger Karagandir feels their intrusion, and the higher the avalanche warning index will climb. Activate sharp. Aurora. Why here? What? Put her here. Okay. The avalanche area is flashing. An avalanche is about to strike. Aurora got moved. What happened? Operators in the avalanche area will also increase the warning index and trigger avalanches. Triggering an avalanche will also push operators inside the area. No room to fall back. Mind your surroundings. Try your best not to trigger by avalanches. That's... Okay, that's funny. You're not a vanguard. You're what? Aurora being useless, unable to block someone. The stage mechanic seems interesting. Let's hope they capitalize on it.
I think we did all right.
Carlin trade R&D unlocked. Bum ba down, bum ba down. Gonna use good vanguards. Oh my gosh.
I'll get along real nice with everybody. All charged up and ready to go.
Snow child. Wait, they're gonna reward pushing? Wait. Am I being encouraged to use push strokers for once? What are these? These look special. They're probably nothing. What if Chippy dodges the avalanche? Hear me out. Oh, wait, I can these are deployable. Okay. She cannot dodge the avalanche. Oh, it does true damage. I'm stupid. Fluffy snow. It is like crazy to me. Like how you can have like these super serious Arknights events and then these are the fucking enemies. Like what the fuck? What if the avalanche hit an already flying unit? Man, I don't know. We'll have to see. Arknights is a very serious game. This is a fucking Battle Cats enemy. That's what this is. This is a little silly. This is rather rambunctious. Charge up, charge up, charge up, charge up.
Some deep purple for sensing mystery. Computations complete.
Dies. She still dies. Even in the air, she still dies. Thank you, Mutskiri. Did you check out the new 4-star Blastcaster? Yes, I am excited for her. She is very, very cool. I don't have the certs, though. I am poor. Lovely neighbors. Fluffy snowball. Such a fucking serious game. Returns to initial form on colliding with high ground. Yeah, I think Accord is really cool. I like that you're encouraged to like deploy operators in her range. I think that's neat. I don't know what the fuck's gonna be in these stages. Bam. The thing is, though, is that, like, if I bring a Phalanx caster, they're probably just gonna die to the true damage. Doesn't even matter.
Hello, everybody.
It is kind of weird to me that they made a 4-star Blastcaster. Because I remember I've always had this belief that there are just like some subclasses that kind of shouldn't be made 4 stars because they're just kind of too weird mechanically. Becomes unblockable after being shifted.
Why do I feel like there's people? Your private room. Please enter. We've reached the observation point. These gate crashers are.
Keep your distance. I only want to strike the enemy.
That which is overly hard becomes brittle. Stay still. I have meditated.
The chicken does no damage. Frozen chicken. Chicken does no damage. What the fuck? Stage literally plays itself. They're doing negative Mr. Nothing doesn't even have a lot of defense. What is this?
I'm not gonna sit here and wait for my demise.
They're consuming the snow childs.
Doctor, I'm your strike. It's more important than brute strength.
Amazing. You are like the evergreen pine by the bottomless lake, eternally steadfast against the storm.
I was expecting it to throw the egg. Yeah, doesn't really attack. The idea is that like it loses its egg in the avalanche, and then it just becomes unblockable. But it's not very defensive either. That means that enemy is going to be spammed, and I'm going to have a lot of fun with it.
I knew everything was
A
going
new system unlocked. Cool. Short time after deployment greatly increases the avalanche warning index of its avalanche area. Okay. The environments look really nice, though. I will say that. The environments look very, very nice. Then how do you feel about those 4-star units like Accord and Windscoot? I'm not... I mean, obviously I can't change it. Because I've always thought the Juggernauts, Liberators, and Blastcasters... Or Juggernauts, Liberators, Blastcasters, Phalanx Casters... And fortresses, I've always believed those should never be made into 4 stars, because I think those require a certain game knowledge to kind of... They require a game knowledge level, because part of the class has like some innate downside to it that you have to work around. And I don't think that should be introduced at the 4-star level, because I think 4-star operators are meant to expand a new player's like understanding of what can make a unit. And so when you do give like a Juggernaut to a new player, it's like I could imagine them not understanding how to use a Juggernaut and them just never wanting to use like Lutenata. Or they use Windscoot, they get frustrated, he only attacks sometimes, and they never want to use Liberators. They use Accord, they find her to be very clunky, and they're like, well, I don't want to use her. You know, when there is a baseline kind of knowledge and skill set that you kind of need before you can really work with those subclasses. And I think that kind of requirement should be locked behind the 5-star rarity. But very clearly that is not what is happening. As we have gotten half of my like off-limits subclasses as 4 stars. But it's okay. It's hilarious though, because like I say all of that kind of stuff from the perspective of like a new player comes into Arknights wanting a strong tower defense experience. That's not what they want. They fucking don't. Does that technically apply to Quartz? Yeah. No, I agree. I do think that like a Crusher would probably be very silly to give someone at 4-star. The thing is though, is that Quartz was introduced at a 4-star rarity. So it's not like there was ever a situation where I could say this is inappropriate. It's like, that's literally how Crushers were introduced. But no, like if we were to go back in time and I worked at Hypergriff or whatever, and we're like, hey, we want to introduce this new subclass. And I'm like, I don't think we should give that to new players, because that is precisely why because legitimately that is precisely why so many people don't like Crushers, or why they didn't like Crushers, I suppose, is because they were introduced to Quartz, and Quartz is obviously very new and her kit is very basic, and when you first use Quartz, she's going to get rushed down and she's going to die very quickly because you didn't support her with a medic, you didn't support her with the right medic, you put her up in bad matchups, and now she's really quickly dead, and you think to yourself, this operator sucks, I don't want to use them anymore. Or you'll use her S2, because S2s are always better than generic skills, is something that a lot of people believe. A lot of people believe generic skills are trash, which is wrong. But they'll use like her S2, and then they'll be punished for incorrectly using her S2, and then they'll feel like they don't want to use Crushers anymore, and they'll blame it on the subclass. And like partially that is my own experience with Crushers, because I have a vivid memory of like in my first few months of playing Arknights, trying out Quartz, having her die right away, and the first thing I thought to myself was, I just don't know how to use her yet. That's the first thing I thought of when I failed to use Quartz for the first time. And which is kind of funny, because a few months later I did learn how to use her. But the vast majority of players do not have that experience. Because a lot of people will just kind of use her, and then she'll fail to meet their expectations, and then they'll take that out on the subclass rather than their own understanding of the subclass. Actually, for me, Quartz was a really useful character as a new player against those high defense elites. Sure, of course. But obviously that assumes that you very quickly learned how to use her. But I think that's more of an exception than the rule. Because Crushers are not like an intuitive subclass. They require a good chunk of game knowledge to understand their strengths. Which is a good chunk.
All charged up and ready to go.
Okay, these things can just have whatever fucking range they want. Frostdillo. Loses all defense and res and becomes unable to move for some time on colliding with high ground. Yo, fucking Crusher Turtle. Like, what I find very weird about this event is that you have these kinds of, like, high like weight elites that kind of punish you for wanting to shift them because they all have like absurdly high weights, and the only way you can really use them is by using the avalanche, which is fine. It's not the end of the world. I do wish it was a bit more open-ended, though. What is this? Oh, this is what this is. Short launch deployment greatly increases the avalanche warning index. Okay. I find it hilarious that they had to give a new name to fucking SP. Like, you could have just called it SP, but alright. So if I do this...
You are like the evergreen pine by the bottomless lake, eternally steadfast against the storm.
Thank you, record keeper. Robin on base now? I had this idea of like, well, everyone cares about shifting. So Robin might make sense. And plus I can deploy her stuff in the range of the avalanche without worrying about it dying. Like watch, the bird is just gonna get shifted and then cry. Yeah. Now Robin would be, yo, fucking vulnerable turtle.
Where are you looking?
Like, yeah, just put down thing. Look, now he sucks. He sucks even more than he did. Even though, if anything, I'm being punished for doing that. Awesome! Yeah, you know I'm fucking a huge streamer when I'm getting fucking possible ban evader. No way. Alright, get out of here. You know I'm a fucking huge streamer when I get fucking...
You are like the cloud beast starting to tree.
You know I'm a huge streamer when I get fucking bots telling me to fucking stream bot. Insane. No, I actually shouldn't be shifting the birds. They just have an increased attack speed. But I'll do it anyways, because I think it's funny. I guess they stop attacking, so I guess that's a benefit.
Computations complete. I've got more than just knives.
The turtles have put up no threat. I don't think the turtles have done anything. They just die.
Impressive. You are like the
Deploy rope to grab the eggs for dinner.
tree, disturbing.
I could. I find it funny how literally just like someone asked me like what's my least favorite like archetype, and I'm like, oh, it's push strokers and rope masters because they have the least applications. They're a very outdated design. They're designed to be very narrow. And then there's this event literally rewards you for using push strokers. That's hilarious. I literally spoke too soon. The one time they designed an event around shifting. Now, I don't know how good that would be, but who knows? Among.
I bet everybody dreams of having a boss like you.
More enemies should exist to interact with shifting. I agree. There's like that, because it requires like an event mechanic that shifts things, which I think just kind of... This is literally a pre-existing stage. This stage already exists. This stage already exists. What the fuck?
Just thinking about the future.
This just is a stage. Is it an EX stage? I don't think it's an EX stage. It's the same fucking stage. The only difference is they don't have the heaters. What the what literally what? Hypergriff. What is this? What is this hypergriff? Design stages, is it that hard? Insane, insane. I guess these tiles aren't deployable. Like there's that certain tiles aren't deployable anymore. They modified it, obviously. Maybe we're in the same location. Maybe, and that needs to be represented by reusing the exact same stage. You can't just reuse the tile set. You need to use the exact same stage. That's hilarious. Hey, as long as the stage is fun, it doesn't matter. Wait, do I have stuff? Can I upgrade? No, not you. This is what we call world building. World building is when we lazily reuse the exact same stage layout. Hypergriff, come on, you're supposed to be so much better than this. Who's I upgrading? At least it's different mechanics. Yeah, it is. I'm not like being too absurdly serious with it, but it's hilarious that they are just downright reusing a stage. It's like, is this a Vigen?
Anything else you want to know?
100 from Ron. What? Oh, thanks. Thanks, Ave. Oh, that's really nice. I don't know what 100 Ron is, but thank you anyways. I'm really glad that people like, because I've had that in the past. Like a lot of people being like, man, the way that you talk Romanian lions, cool. Gifted you 100 lions. Oh fuck, what am I supposed to do with them? I have all of these lions. I can't feed them. I don't have space for them. This is a burden. You have burdened me, F. I have so many lions now. What the fuck do I do with them? I wish... I still have no idea why it does that. Why it doubles up on the alerts. It's so weird. But thank you anyways, Av. That's very generous. But yeah, I have definitely received like the comment of just like, you've changed the way I view the game, and it's very interesting. It's interesting because obviously I have negative self-esteem, so I'm not sure about it. But it is interesting that just by like talking about the stuff that I find fun inspires people to also enjoy it, which yeah, it makes me very happy. I'm glad I've been able to make a meaningful impact on some people. Because even if it is just like one person, it's like I made their life better in some aspect. I helped them more genuinely enjoy an experience. So that just makes me very happy. You know what I mean? Like, I remember I was talking to like Tobo the other day, and I don't know if he'd appreciate me leaking DMs, but it's like... See, there's a roadblock. See, they really changed up the gameplay. It's the same fucking enemy. Oh, he was like, look at that. He's playing around. Oh, okay, he slipped. Rip. Her, what? Okay. There are marksmen. There are marksmen with like larger guns than this. What is this? What the fuck is this shit? This is a hunter? Okay, hold up. This is a hunter? No, this is not a hunter. This is a marksman. They released a marksman, and then at last minute, they're like, no, we need to make it a hunter for some reason. What is this shit? Okay. I feel this is so weird. I think I need to like really talk about like cold shot, I guess. But damn, that's so fucking weird. Okay, I don't know if this is a hot take, but Exucii Alter's visual design is garbage. Is that a hot take? Her gun. Why does her gun look weightless? How is she able to hold up a genuine, like, actual brick with, like, one hand? Like, it looks weightless. There's no weight to it. It doesn't look real. It looks like she's holding a Nerf gun. Like, on top of her being pastel for whatever fucking reason. There's nothing positive I could ever say about Exusiai the New Covenant. Like, Exusiai's gun looks dumb. Her gun just looks like shit. Like, she's so pink for whatever fucking reason. There is nothing positive I can say about Exusiai the New Covenant. I'm such a fucking chud. Holy shit. Ugh. It's okay to be a hater, just have a good thing to hate about. Alright, cool stage. Cool fucking stage. But as I was saying, it's nice to know that, like, me talking about stuff that I enjoy inspires people to play in a similar way. And that they gain... Because obviously it's not just about convincing people to play the game in the same way I do. But it's more about letting people understand why they enjoy things. Why people enjoy the things that they do. And to find more meaningful enjoyment out of things. Rather than just, like, being a consumer. Just sitting there, just like, ooh, new slop. Yay, new slop. I can't wait to consume new slop and then use new slop on stages. And wow, they do so much damage. Look how much damage they do. And then you get bored of them in like a week and then you just wait for the next slop to come out. It's like now there are people, you know, having a bit more of a meaningful interaction with Arknights, and that makes me very happy. You know, people can say all they want, like, just let people enjoy things. It's like the thing is, though, is that, yeah, you can just say people can enjoy things all they want, but that doesn't mean that it's good for them, if that means anything. Often enjoying something could be, like, actually kind of detrimental to yourself. You're not really enjoying it. Prevents avalanches in avalanche area. Then retreats from the field after a period of time. Interesting. Not clicking that. Very interesting. Okay. Snow Hunter's animations made me just feel so nothing. I remember when Cold Shot's skin came out, I was actually just like blown away at how amazing of a skin this is. And this is coming from someone who doesn't really pull, or this is coming from someone who only really gets skins if it makes the weapon look cool. Like, I care more about the weapon than I do about, like, the actual skin itself. But Cold Shot's animations on her skin have so much weight that it really, you can really feel her shots on her S2. It's such good visual design. Like, I fucking love it. And then you have Snow Hunter, and she's basically a marksman, and it makes me sad. Oh. It makes me think they wanted Snow Hunter to be a marksman at first. Looks like we'll have to deploy. Okay. Damn. Dynamic gameplay. Cave Snow Sprite can land on deployable high ground. Oh, what? We're doing this again? Can I deploy on it? I can. But okay, let's look at... Okay, Cold Shot's S2. Just look how, like... You can hear that ka-chunk, too. Like, she bends down and her entire body moves back from the recoil. And she does, like, a massive amount of damage. Her skin has such great visual design. Is Cruz just gonna die if I deploy her here? What? I'm so confused. Where are they going? Are they going towards the exit? No. I'm so confused. What the fuck are these guys? They're not even attacking. Here's a good example of Cruz's S1 being really good. People sleep on her S1. Her S1's pretty good. Yeah, who needs blockers, I guess? Gameplay. Oh no, they're literally entering and re-enter. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize I was pushing them outside of the avalanche zone and they would re-entering. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. I'm actually just stupid. I thought that didn't count. Okay. I'm stupid. Actually smartest man on the planet. Holy fuck. Oh man, I'm so intelligent. I'm the most intelligent man on the planet. Not gonna lie, I kind of get it. X's gun feels like it was 3D printed, and the clicks are from newsprint. Yeah, the design, its visual design and audio design are shit. Like I really don't. It's so bizarre. She just feels so weightless. Her skin will fix it, trust. Does she have a skin coming out? Oh, so what's up, Storn? Thanks for showing up to the -3 viewer stream. Do I need anything else? These bats are weirdly tanky. Weirdly tanky. Oh, I can't talk. Weirdly tanky. Increases the avalanche warning index when landing in an avalanche area. Takes off again after some time. These guys just like don't attack. It's so weird. Limited units always get a skin a year after their release. Damn, it's over. Watch it be like fucking... watch it be a summer skin. And she gets a fucking water gun. Watch it. That's exactly what's going to happen. Nothing is sacred. Couple that with how easily she carries the thing around, it just makes it look like it's weightless. Exactly. It's like she holds it with like one hand. And she just like points it, just like, ugh. There's no recoil, there's no nothing. It just makes me appreciate cold shots. Because, like, normal cold shot, her animations aren't, like, bad or anything. But her skin is just so fucking good. Purely just because of the animations. Like, it's so satisfying. Do these guys just not attack? Or I think they only attack when they land. I think that's what happens. Interesting. Aren't Walter's guns floating? That is true. Those are literally weightless. I love how I switched to using Cold Shot from Snow Hunter purely because Snow Hunter's animations suck. Like, she doesn't feel like a hunter. It's crazy. Her name is Hunter and she doesn't function like one. Insane. I'm sure her S2's animations are probably be a bit better, but... These fucking birds are nothing burgers. I do find it funny how it's like the idea is that when you shift them, they become unblockable, but they no longer attack. So you weirdly want to shift them. Robin's good in this event. First time I've ever used Robin ever. Not that time though. I wonder if this is a reused stage. Maybe it's two different reused stages together. Robin fits for hunting in the snow. I feel Cold Chat has a gun in that style. I feel Blatzy alive more, I think. No, I get that. I'm not complaining about the gun. I'm complaining about how she feels like she does not feel like a hunter. She feels like a marksman. Her gun is so tiny. Like, if you're a hunter, it has to be like something long range, like that kind of stuff. It's crazy. I just got Hoderer. I can now do funny SA2 S2 shenanigans. Oh, you just got, oh, I read that differently. I thought you said you just got Silver Ash and you were going to do Hoderer stuff. No, it's the opposite. No, that's based. That's based. I got Hoderer so I can... No, that's based. This map is gigantic. This is like an EX stage. Okay. There is Hole. There is Hole. Hole mean Shaw. Shaw time? Shaw Gaming. Attack for 2 shots increases to 200% when hitting non-mobile enemies.
Do you need help hunting game?
Hunting game. Tower defense game. That was a good joke. That was such a good joke. That's what's fun about streaming, is that you don't think about what you say before you say it. And so 90% of the time, you just end up saying the most unfunny shit ever. Yeah. I really wish Trilby Asher, these guys show up fucking everywhere. I wish Silver Ash wasn't what he is. Like, I wish he wasn't a limited operator. The thing is, though, is that it was interesting when I was making my Swire video. I was kind of thinking to myself, like, it is interesting how Great Hung Rule performs charge attacks, tries to push units that block it, can be interrupted by negative set. Can push units that block it. We have, like, ascended into now enemies can push. That's crazy. He's immobile. I'm not using arrest 2, damn it.
I'm almost done reloading. 根据消防守则，你这是违禁行为。
Okay, I failed. This thing's light, totally. Please don't push Shaw and and then cause an avalanche. Oh, I was close. That was close. Okay, this is... The deer is immune to Trigodia's lure breath. They've been doing that lately. They've been giving the most random shit immune to lure. This is such an interesting interaction. Shaw, okay, it was charging, and then Shaw pushed it, which canceled the charge. Look at that. And then he just gives the fuck up. This is such a weird interaction. Ugh. Yeah, the thing is that I agree. I wish there were more enemies that cared about being pushed or pulled. But the thing is that they can only really do that in events that have mechanics that do that. And so it's like, it sucks. Only way to make Tragodia not break stages is literally just make shit immune to him. The thing is, though, it's not like it fucking matters. Bro applies nervous impairment in 0.2 seconds. Like, who gives a shit? It's like, oh no, they can't... You say that. No, I do think probably your average Tragodia user likes abusing the lure. But, like, I think the average Tragodia player could live without the lure. When we get in the PC client, man, I fucking wish. I wish. We'll get the PC client when Enfield becomes good. You know what I mean? Well, once Enfield, you know, gets all of the updates it needs, we'll get the PC client. Okay, Shaw breaks these fucking deers. This is so cool. I have yet to interact with this thing in the correct way. Chat, what's more realistic? PC client for Arknights or Enfield actually being good? Insane. Yeah, it's like, I don't think your average... I think your average Tragodia user enjoys the lure, but I think they could most certainly live without it. He applies necrosis... Not necrosis. He applies nervous impairment, like, instantly. You could just spam it everywhere. It's just, like, unlimited... unlimited duration, basically global skill is just so insane. PC client exists, just not for global yet. That means we're never getting it. Hypergriff doesn't care about us, our silly Westerners. Okay, I find it, there's no snow hunter tiles. Like, there's no hunter tiles, like, period. I can't even do the funny Shaw thing again. Clash of Braum, first charge action and push the units to block it. After charging deals damage. Charge can be interrupted by negative status effects like stun and shift. Yeah, that's... Wait, and stun? Wait, Hoderer S2 just fucking smashes him? Insane? There's no snow tiles, but there are Praminic tiles everywhere. SMH Pole Bay, of course. No, what I find interesting about is that the avalanche does true damage. Like, so, like, I don't even think it would matter. It's like Praminix is still taking damage anyways. What's up, Radagast? Radagast the purple. You're not Praminix. What the fuck did I just click on? How did my polls go? I got everything I wanted. I got everything I wanted in the free 10. Look at that. Remaining 298. I did the one free poll you get, and I did the free 10 poll. I got everything I wanted. Literally everything I wanted. Look at that. I got literally everything I wanted. That's it. And no permanent account damage. She has a regen talent? What? No, she doesn't. She doesn't heal herself. That would be stupid. Recovers all HP. Once only. Okay, what the fuck? Okay, this is like the second... Silverash has regen talent. It's like Gladia. Oh yeah, he does, doesn't he? He has something like that. Isn't that for Carlin? What? Yeah, or Kieran Kierag operators, yeah. So yeah, that does do the thing. That does the thing. Yay. Upon taking lethal damage, recovers all HP. Cool. We're just doing the same thing we did with Hoshiguma. We're just doing the same shit with Hoshiguma. Just like, what if she actually had 4,000 HP instead of 2,000? Come on! Hoshiguma sucks because she has 10,000 HP that you don't have to work for. So what if Praminix just had 4,000 HP? Very cool. Yay. It's a way to get around not having to put 4,000 on the fucking stat screen while actually just being that case. Ugh, it's so cringe. Pram's survivability is shit. Is she though? I don't know. I don't know, man. She still just pisses me off. Well, she rewards you for not activating her skills. S2 has her permanently weaker from trade. S3 lure enemies near her while she's vulnerable. But you don't need to activate her fucking skill. You can just have her sit on the battlefield and let her kill everything because of her fucking talent. I don't like Praminix. I dislike Praminix more than I dislike Silver Ash. And I don't even dislike Silver Ash that much. Ugh. The slop thickens. I wish they told you the avalanche range. Like, beforehand. Because I don't know what the... Like, what can I deploy on here? Like, that kind of changes what I would be using. I need clarification, because what do you think the difference is between Duelist Defenders and Crushers? Because I feel both are meant to solo elites and bosses. True. That is... I mean, a lot of classes are like that. It's like, that's like asking what's the difference between a Dreadnought and a Crusher. It's like they both form similar roles. Because there are a large chunk of operators that just by nature are duelists. And obviously duelist anything with one block is just kind of by definition a duelist. But there are intrinsic differences, because the thing is with Crushers is that Crushers are a lot better at dealing with high instance damage, but do require a lot of medical attention to keep them up. And Crushers themselves are really good at actually doing damage to your elites and bosses. But Duelist Defenders are a lot better for stalling, simply because they have significantly more defense. And so, although they have like half the HP, them having a bunch of defense can make the difference, depending on the matchup, obviously. But your Duelist Defenders aren't going to be doing that much damage to your bosses. They're mainly there for tanking, while Crushers are more for both tanking and doing damage. It's just that Duelist Defenders will often be better at tanking. Obviously, this is a lot of my experience just based off of fucking Cement. But Cement's obviously a very good example of a very, very tanky Duelist Defender. And I guess you have Aurora, but obviously her S2 doesn't work against bosses. Against elites, yeah. But again, it's... I guess Aurora's more offensive, but you do lose a lot of that, the defensive prowess you would get from a Crusher or from, like, Cement, I suppose. It depends on the matchup, is what I'd say. They're definitely more oriented for specific matchups. Like, I think I remember, the fucking bear from Chapter 16 instantly kills Crushers. It can't even touch Cement. So it's like... It is very matchup dependent. Sometimes you have a boss that does, like, very rapid physical damage, and so then a Duelist Defender is a lot better. Sometimes they do arts damage, and so it's just better to use a Crusher. Even sometimes, like, you would rather use a Duelist for high instance damage, because they can negate a good chunk of that with their defense. But obviously Crushers are going to be better for DOT effects and for arts damage. It's just a matter of... Sometimes a Crusher having 2 block can be an upside. Sometimes them having 2 block can be a downside. It's a matter of... They perform a similar role, yes. But obviously it's the nuances of how they interact with with enemies that makes that difference. And so that's the whole, you know, yeah. Quartz. Record keeper. Beeswax. Wait, I forgot the other lane existed. Fuck, never mind. Wait, shit. No. Also, I wouldn't need Beeswax because I'm giving her a medic. Fuck. It is funny that after building Beeswax, my usage of mint has dropped to 0. Makes me kind of sad. The Beeswax having a self-heal is so good. It's just like you could just put her down and she just infinitely tanks. And it's a really good rate too. It's very similar to Kirara's. It's like a ranged... It's like a Kirara with defense. Like she's pretty good. Beeswax is better than Carnelian Prolabel. I don't have Carnelian. I wouldn't fucking know. But obviously they are 2 different operators. I don't know if you can just say one's better than the other. Because Beeswax is obviously more meant to... She's more defensively oriented because of her... She makes a summon that kind of tanks shots for her while she's vulnerable. And obviously she heals herself. While Carnelian has her whole charge gimmick, which is kind of cool and fun to use on its own. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But goddamn is Beeswax literally just Kirara. Like Beeswax is Kirara, but on a ranged tile with that can actually be targeted by enemies. I don't know what the fuck's gonna come out on the other side. Sadaroka time, let's go. Totally gonna work. Bring Gavial, why the fuck not? No, let's bring Perfumer to make Beeswax's self-heal less relevant. No, let's bring Mint. It's like their S1s are the same. It's the exact... No, actually, Mint's is slightly worse. Mint's is slightly worse because it requires 2 more seconds of charge. They expand to the same range and they do the same amount of damage. Although I guess since Mint's is a damage modifier rather than an attack modifier, Mint's is strictly better because it can scale better with attack buffing effects. So, yeah. Awesome. So Mint is better to buff with Windflit, is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that when you're using Windflit, it's better to use Mint than it is to use Beeswax. Actual just schizo rant. The fact that the tortoises flip using the mechanic is fucking adorable. I think it's funny. It is very funny. They survive? Holy.
No need to worry.
What is this stage?
1, 2, whoopsie daisy.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Come on. If I was using his S1, that wouldn't have happened. You might need a pusher. I might. Use Grey Altar. Yeah, I could. I'm not, though. It's cringe. I didn't realize that was gonna fucking happen. That was hilarious. Just get fucking spammed. What would be fun? What would be fun to use here? Auto would be funny. I can use Fuse.
At your command.
Remember Fuse? Who here uses Fuse on a day-to-day basis? Praminix S1 chill stage. Of course they are. You gotta fucking advertise your fucking epic new operators. Fast redeploy can work well, I bet. This is the farming stage. I don't think we need... I appreciate the backseating. I don't think this stage is that hard. I think I might be fine. I say that like I'm not gonna be stuck on this for like 7 years. Wasn't there was an Ave Mujica stage that I was stuck on for a while. It was like one of the farming stages, and I remember that being kind of fucking annoying. I completely forgot that event existed until I just was reminded of it to myself. Oh, I could be wind chimesing. None of this matters. It should be wind chimesing. I'm not trying to back. No. I like backseating. I enjoy backseating. Because most often you guys are wrong. No, I like backseating. It's cool. Because that means you guys have to interact with my account. Okay, maybe... Okay, wait a minute. Now that I look at it, I think the idea is that if it's on, like, one of these brown tiles, then it actually is in the range of the avalanche, where the ice ones aren't. That doesn't make any sense. I think it should be the other way around, but I think that's what they're trying to do. It's probably one of those with the butterflies. This is an elite. It can't be. It has to be these things. Yeah. What's up, Owop? Now these are the elites. So it has to be the guy. The fucking guy. Just warm me bobbing it. So true. Actually, just true. No, we should. We should. Just warm me.
I'm all set.
No, I mean, the Ave Mujica stage you got stuck on probably had the butterflies. I wouldn't be surprised. Warm me on a coldy stage. She'll deploy and she'll be like, oh, this place is a little too cool. And it'll be true. It'll be true. I tend to get stuck on really easy stages because I tend to actually use 5 stars, make multiple clears with different shitty ops. I do the exact same thing. I enjoy being stuck on stages. Well, because the thing is that I don't enjoy being stuck on a stage and then being like, and not knowing what to do. I enjoy being stuck on a stage and knowing what to do, if that makes sense. I like the idea that there is a, one of the collectibles, like, stops the avalanche. It's like, what if you just made this stage harder for yourself? It is cool, because it's a little ice cave. Average wind chimes S2 value. I like how this stage plays itself. Very cool, very fun. Thank you, Hypergriff. Snowcap. Oh, I get it. The fucking PVZ ass fucking name. Reduces damage taken and prevents all units behind it from avalanches. I see. I don't have anywhere. Wait, how much true damage does this do? Well, no, because I can't medic. I can't medic quartz. Oh, wait a minute. Are these gonna? I see. These assholes are protecting from the avalanche. I understand the stage now. Okay. Okay. I now understand what the stage is doing. Okay. Awesome. They have higher than C+ res. Okay, I now understand what we're doing. I am not supposed to be using quartz, I'm supposed to be using a fortress. What about Podenko S2? There are many just random shit we could be using for AoE damage, and I'm using the least optimal one. Wait, look, they're talking about Lake Silbernahese, just like the event where they stole this stage. Or, that's the event where they stole this stage from. It's just so funny to me. Just like, what if we just, like, stole a stage? Like, literally for a second, I'm like, wait, is this a Vigent? How the fuck do you say that word? Vigent? We'll bring Ada. Vinay. Why'd I say Vinette? Why'd I say Vinay? Fancy. They have E-res. Literally, they exist to be fire whistled. Insane. Cannot be shifted. Weight of 3. Like, okay. Like, listen. If I was going to be shifting this thing, what do you mean cannot be shifted? Just make its weight high. What do you mean? It's like, nah, we can't have Totter prioritize this thing over the fucking turtle. That would be too busted. That would be too easy. What do you mean cannot be shifted? If it looks French, ignore 60% of the letters. Yeah, but which 60%? That's the problem. Okay, the snow caps are just fire whistle bait. I'll bring Warfare in for the SP, because that'll be funny. Oh no, I can't. It's not a tile I can deploy on. There's just no tiles. I like the idea of deploying Kirara, but like she'll just die to the avalanche. Because she'll get shoved into the wall and instantly die. I can't deploy on like any of these tiles without the operator just dying. And I could just use gray, and that'll make the stage very easy, but... Oh, let's use Sisa! Ooh. Ooh. Could deploy her outside of Avalanche. The Avalanche is just big, though. She won't be able to reach the thingy. In front of the... Oh, do you mean, like... Oh, gross. Oh, you mean, like, right here. I see. I see. I was thinking putting her right here to deal with the snow caps. That's what I thought. What do you think about Arado? I love Arado. She's cool. I think she is a very well-designed besieger. And she has carried me through many an IS-3 clears in my early days. Pro talk. Oh, can you not see my cursor? Fuck it. Oh, there we go. Capture cursor. Now you can see it. Now you could fucking see it. All right. That was embarrassing. Let's ignore that. Oh, wait. I can't put fucking Sisa down. There. Mushrooms are not immune to fire. Interesting. They got a lot of HP, though. Okay, once you deploy Fire Whistle, the stage literally plays itself. Okay. Game design. I keep forgetting I have these. Okay. Alright, that stage, it plays itself. That's very fun. Probably would be better to use a shifter instead of Ada, because you can shift them back into the range. So I didn't have to use the stuff. Ceases minus 10 attack speed coming in clutch. Holy. It actually amazes me that that's even a line of text on the skill. Like, I looked at him at M3. I'm like, there's no way it's just minus 10 attack speed. Like, that's literally nothing. And it, like, at M3, I think it's, like, minus 20, I want to say, which is better. But it's, like... Here's this one. Well deployed, protects all units behind from avalanches, and retreats the field after an avalanche occurs. Okay. Okay. Is this the boss stage? No. Ooh. Ooh. We got a 10 stage event. Let's go. That explains why this one was easy. I see Lay Duelist lane. I see Avalanche. And okay. Okay. This is a protect the Avalanche. He was like the best op for DPS when I played a bit of Wavery only chapter 13 level. He does a lot of damage on his S2. It's cool. Like his talent. His talent's also cool. Cease is kind of cool. He's the only other artilleryman I have. Because the reason why I built him was because I'm like, I wish I had another artilleryman that wasn't just Shirayuki. Because as cool as Shirayuki is, sometimes I want an artilleryman to do physical damage. So I'm like, well, hey, who's fucking better? It's either that or Jae-yoon. So I'm like, he's kind of cool. He can synergize with my crushers. So I'll do Sisa. And now I own a Sisa. So okay, so this is a protect the avalanche thing. We just gotta hold the lane here and then duel. And then there will be birds. Or bats, I guess, whatever they are. Cruz. You know, let's do Franca. Why the fuck not?
When to perceive with the eyes, and to see with the mind's eye.
Could I get away with using a Reaper? Probably not.
Hope I can help.
Do I need anything else? Just in case. I'll bring Tippy.
Oh my gosh. This is a co-op mission? I'll get along real nice. Well, let's go then.
Rest assured.
Okay, so I was talking about how, like, the brown tiles are, like, everything inside the avalanche, but that's not even true. So I don't understand why... Oh, whatever. I don't get it, man. It was true in one exception. Oh, wait a minute, I can't... Can I do that? Does that enter? Am I good? Was me choosing Franca of operators kind of stupid, but whatever.
We've reached the observation point.
Oh, is it my turn? Stand still. No time to hesitate. Turn it up. A bit late, not a big problem.
Okay, these guys... Wait. Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine.
By the bottomless lake, eternally steadfast against the storm.
Let's set the rigging.
Okay, now I think I've beaten the stage. 40? What do you mean 46 enemies? Thing is that 5 stars have an edge over 6 stars. I can make a whole squad of male knights. Seriously, how are there 6... How are the 6... Wait, seriously, where are the 6-star male snipers?
Neither branch nor leaf.
No time to trick you.
Okay, me choosing Franco was stupid. I'm thinking, what? Are there 6-star... Are there just no 6-star male snipers? I feel like I remember hearing that before. That there are no 6-star male snipers. And I can't think of one.
Doctor.
Well, that's...
Overly hard becomes brittle.
Okay, we can't... I'm sorry, Franca. I thought there would be turtles in the top lane. I thought the top lane was gonna have a bunch of fucking turtles.
You still have time for that upgrade. Fall back now.
I think if you were to look at, like, rarity distribution, I guarantee you there is a lot more. If you were to, like, compare the statistics of, like, 6-star men and women versus 3, 4, and 5-star men and women, I guarantee you 3, 4, and 5-star men and women would be probably somewhere around, like, 30-70. And then 6-star men and women would be, like, 10-90. That's, like, my assumption. Like, I guarantee you that the moment you jump into 6 stars, just the amount of guys just drop. It has to be, like, 90-10 for, like, 6 stars. And then a bit more generous for, like, non-6 stars. Like, someone needs to do that math. Someone needs to run the numbers. Okay, who's good at dealing with chickens? Who's good at dealing with chickens? Doesn't really matter, does it? We'll do Leto. We'll do Leto. Leto's cool. Actually, these guys are like no defense. We'll do S1. Is that it? No, there's one more enemy. Ooh, is this a new elite? Are we doing the thing that Ave Mujica did where every single stage introduces a new elite that only show up in one fucking EX stage? Do you think the 4 stars is a gimmicky subclass like Windsuit are there for accessibility, not in the mechanical sense? The thing is that Tequila is a welfare operator. So that can't be the case. Like, you could say, like, oh, it's for resource reasons. And it's like, maybe, but I don't think that we should be bloating for... That's the thing, though. I can't... Is that, like, I'll say, like, we shouldn't. That doesn't mean that that's not going to be the case. Just because something is the correct thing does not mean that is what Hypergriff does. I don't know if it would be for accessibility, but more for the sake of... Maybe. Maybe. But that's the thing, though, is I don't know... I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
We've reached the observation point.
I'm not sure.
Do not let yourself be bound.
Because the thing is, though, is that if it was for accessibility, they wouldn't have designed some of the new 4 stars to be so specialized. They would design them to be more generalist. And in some cases they are. Like, Windscoot is literally just a liberator. But it's like, Accord's a bit more specialized. Like, I feel Corrosorum's a lot more of a generalist, like, splash caster. He's more of a baseline splash caster. And, Snegrochka is very specialized. So it's like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Because if they were doing it for accessibility reasons, they would have designed the kits to be a lot more generalist. But that's not exactly the case. But again, I also can't say shit, because, again, Hypergriff works in mysterious fucking ways. Wonder if Hypergriff were something. Okay, this is a weird, like, kind of thing. But it's like, I have... Oh, this is interesting. You're not if you use Shaw here to just like permastun this thing, you can't kill the birds. That's interesting, because the birds will be unblockable.
The stage is set. Now, let's see how everyone performs.
Jesus. Okay. Wait, is this a Quartz S2 stage? Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who else here uses OG Praminix? Shit, Praminix is... Praminix is just a side grade to Shamir. I don't really know, like... I think people might be... a little meta-brained, and they'll just be like, oh, like... Actually, Shamir is just the best. It's like... I use Shamir and Praminix, like, quite interchangeably. I wouldn't say interchangeably. But it's like, Shamir is good, obviously. But, like, if the defense debuff is only applying to something that's, like, near Shamir, then there's no reason to just not use Praminix, because her defense debuff is slightly larger. Praminix debuffs res, which is sometimes better than debuffing attack. So it's like... And also, Praminix inflicts cold. So it's like, although it's not that effective, there's synergies with it. Like, I just see Praminix as a fucking side grade to Shamir. She shreds a lot more defense than Shamir, but Shamir has a lot more comfy because of that. Yeah, exactly. Like, Shamir is a lot more, like, widely usable, but Praminix is better than Shamir in some cases. Like, especially with the res debuff, it's like, Shamir doesn't debuff res, like, period. So then I want to be using Praminix. Hey, Praminix has an attack speed debuff, which can be quite useful in some cases. So it's like, I would see it to be very silly to just be like, oh, Chimera is better than Praminix. I see them as balanced side grades. The fact that they're both as good as they are is just how fucking good, like, Hexers are conceptually. You know what I mean? It's like, like, they're Hexers. That's why they're good. It's not because they're specifically really good. It's not because... Chimera isn't busted because she's busted. She's busted because she's a Hexer, and Hexers are just insane. Like, there's no bad Hexer. All the Hexers are good. Like, Gnosis is just fucking, like... Gnosis is just like, hey, if you exist in my range, I will just apply a 60%, or a 60% with one of its modules. I'll just give you an insane fucking... Gnosis is like, hey, single target, fragile, rather than, like, AoE fragile. Crazy. And Lucilla, like, hey, it's more consistent debuffs, but it applies to a specific thing of enemies. It's like, Hexers are just fucking good. Debuffing shit is good. That's just how it is. Game is good. Video game is good and fun. I want to use a crit operator. I want to use a crit operator so I can farm on Record Keeper.
Alright, time to assign the task.
Record Keeper is so much fun just because you can just be like, I will now alter my squad to have more crit operators so that Record Keeper can spam more. Like, he's a medic that you build around. It's cool. Record Keeper is such a fucking well-designed medic. Ugh. Again, like, I've said this before, I have never been excited for a core medic before until Record Keeper. It's like when Hypergriff cooks, they cook so fucking hard.
A bit late, not a big problem.
I'm here.
I was excited for... Well, Fallenik... Well, I think it's a good example. Fallenik is really interesting.
Reached the observation point.
But obviously I wasn't playing the game back when Fallenik came out.
Which is overly hard, becomes brittle. Stay still. I have never
Fallenik is not really a core medic. She's her own fucking thing. That's just the thing.
that which is overly hard becomes brittle. Stay still. I have medicine.
It's also more that debuffs are a lot more ignorable in Arknights. You just play normally using 6 stars, since they can just kill shit with no problem. So Chimera being able to fit more easily helps a lot. That's the thing though, is that, like, what's the point of using, like, Chimera if you're using, like, those kinds of operators? Did you see the new chain medic for... I did see her. I think I checked her... I think I checked her kit, like, yesterday. I didn't really look at it too much. I don't remember too much about it. But I think it's interesting, because it's a, she, like, will lose her own HP so she can start chaining. And then she also gives, like, camouflage to, like, all the operators she hits. I think that's so cool. She has some cool aspects to her.
That which is overly hard.
Some deep purple.
I don't know why specifically she'd be good for IS, other than just, like, camo is good. You get perma camo with some relics and IS2 with the rest too. Why permanent? Why would it be permanent? Is her S2 a crit? And permanent camo is very busted in IS. There's like that one perma camo. There's like that one camo collectible in IS5 that you give to like your ranged operators. That's fucking busted. How does her S2 work? Is it like a crit skill that applies cold? Or cold. That applies camo? Cold. I think it's very cold right now. Look at this. All the enemies are so cold. I saw Supa made another diss track on Ashen Alter. I want to know what you think. Of Ashen Alter, of course. If Supa gives an opinion, typically the opposite of it is the correct one. So, there you go. Get a bunch of SP relics and Tong Baos. She has perma uptime. Interesting. Oh, I forgot to God damn, I forgot to activate Quartz.
reveals a lot.
Quartz S2 works here. Also, I wish she didn't get shifted.
Perfect.
My childhood is long gone.
Excuse me, what?
Doctor, I'm in position.
I didn't think that's how that worked. I thought if the operator couldn't be deployed on that tile, they wouldn't
There is no such thing as a
shift and they would just take extra damage.
perhaps we could review the
The ranged quartz, what the fuck? Okay, that was ranged quartz jump scare, insane. What's up, Odo? Okay, Storn, you want to hear something fucking crazy? Zima Alter is probably the most interesting, like, Gacha 6-star we've received in a hot fucking minute. She has a kit theme. She has a fucking kit theme. We don't see that anymore with Gacha 6-stars. We don't get kit themes anymore. Oh my gosh, she has a kit theme. And like, I'm kind of excited for it because it's kind of a cool mechanic, but at the same time, I guarantee you she's going to be too strong for me to enjoy using. Also, her kit does the thing. Her S1 is a generic skill. Her S2 is an unlimited duration skill, like AFK skill. And then her S3 is your typical range expands, attack hit 50 billion times, attack plus 1,000,000,000%. Like that kind of shit. It's like, I want to love Zima. She looks so cool. But like, god damn, she's just gonna be too strong. Like, I can guarantee it. That's just Earthshaker for you. It's just... Earthshakers are so cool. It's just, she has the 6-star bug. We're not allowed to make things interesting. She's... Did you pull for Silver Ash Altar? No. I pulled the free 10 pull. I got,
I propose we begin our operation.
I did the free 10 pull. I got Snow Hunter. I stopped. Don't care about the fucking others. Do not give a shit.
On alert.
Like, it bothers me because Zima Altar is the first Gacha 6-star that has a kit theme. And it makes me really sad because I know she just won't be that fun to use because she'll just be too pushed. Got 2 Snow Hunters? Fucking awesome. That is awesome.
You are like the cloud beast starting from tree to tree, disturbing neither branch nor leaf.
It's like, I wish Zima Altar came out 3 years ago. You don't like TD? TD's... I remember looking at her on stream, and I remember liking her kit. But I do think there were I do remember there being some aspects of her kit that I wasn't too... I do, yeah, actually I don't think I could say that Zima's more exciting than TD. No, I remember TD being interesting. So maybe I am wrong in saying that, like, Zima is the most excited I've been for a 6-star. Issue is I'm not really excited for TD. I remember her kit being quite interesting, but I do remember some aspects of her kit not liking. I think I remember her S2 dealing damage to sleeping enemies. I'm like, like, I get it, it's for the sake of the heal, but like, really? Like, why can't we just let sleeping enemies sleep? Why do we need to continuously avoid, like, that downside, you know what I mean? Can you describe what you mean by kit theme? Way to understand plenty of Gacha 6-stars have some gimmick. I need to be outside of a stage to kind of explain to you what I mean. TD, I do think is... She's definitely interesting. I do think she's a lot better designed than a lot of the other modern 6-stars.
Oh, is it my... Oh, bye-bye.
Okay, so as long as we just have to activate quartz before it charges.
Doctor, keep your distance. I only want to strike the enemy.
The fuck you mean? That's not how math works. The thing is that Quartz almost killed the thing before it even charged. Excited for Botani, but hope we'll get another. I'm actually like kind of so sad. What the fuck is with Hypergriff? And just like having incomplete cycles with the ritualists. It is actually just bothersome. Like, it's like, oh, you know, necrosis is the only element that has all of the subclasses. But it's like, oh, burn won't get a 5-star primal defender. Burn won't get a 5-star primal defender. Nervous impairment isn't going to get a 5-star ritualist. We're not going to get a 5-star burn ritual. We're not going to get a 6-star burn ritualist. That's what I mean. And now, yeah, no 5-star nervous impairment. So now we're just moving on to. Now we're just moving on to corrosion now. So it's like, well, is corrosion just not going to have a primal caster? Like, what the fuck are we doing? Why are just some classes not being completed? And it bothers me the most because when I look at Botani's kit, it is basically just Bobbing and Val again, but with slight differences here and there. And it's like, if you're not going to complete the cycles, at least make the operators more interesting and able to stand out on their own. But if you're not going to complete the cycles, make the operators more interesting and let them stand out on their own. Don't do cookie cutter designs. Make them more interesting. But if you're going to make them cookie cutter designs, it's fine to do cookie cutter designs. I'm not saying that's a bad thing for the elemental damage. At least complete the fucking cycles. It's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. Just give us the rest of the pieces of the puzzle. Stop, like, don't just give up halfway through. It's so fucking dumb. I want a burn primal defender. I want a nervous impairment ritualist. I don't want to have to rely on fucking Tragodia to use nervous impairment. It's so stupid. And it, like, explain, like, it's like, I want Grace Bearer's S2 to exist, please. Please let me use Grace Bearer's S2. If I use her alongside Tragodia already killed him. Grace Bearer's S2 does nothing. I physically can't use her alongside Cairn. Because how can I use her alongside Cairn? They're both melee operators. I let Cairn inflict the burst, and then I deploy. Like, how does that can't work? I want to use Grace Bearer's S2. Let me use Grace Bearer's S2. You're like, Hypergriff is so lucky Grace Bearer is already a really well-designed operator, ignoring, I wouldn't say well-designed, but just a fine operator. Grace Bearer is a fine operator. She doesn't need the elemental thing, but let me use the elemental thing. Please. It's so stupid. My God. Please give me a 5-star nervous impairment ritualist. Why are we moving on to necrosis? Not necrosis, corrosion. Fuck. It just makes me so sad. It just makes me so fucking sad. Oh yeah, I didn't do the top operator tag thing. I forgot about that. I actually just completely forgot. Okay, we have defender, guard, healing, AoE. Okay. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? Alright, open up Patopsis on my phone. Recruit. Top, okay. What are the top guards available? Guard. Silver Ash, Skady, Chen, Helliger, Blaze, Thorn, Surtur, and Mountain. I have, I think, all of these. I have Skady, I have Chen, I have Helliger, I have Surtur, I have Blaze. I know I have Silver Ash. I think it's just Mountain, and I don't want Mountain. Do random, please. I legit don't know if I'll ever get a Nervous Parent 5-star given how broken just being... well, they can balance that with the Ritualist. Just make the Ritualist, give them longer, like, skill cycles. Like, they can do it. It's not impossible to balance it. I don't think just giving 5 stars access to nervous impairment is game breaking. Very clearly, they don't care about balance for fucking, like... Okay, let me just at least look at the fucking things. We can do random if I don't give a shit. Defenders. Hoshiguma, Saria, Eunectes, Blemishine, and Mudrock. I don't really give a shit about any of these. I think I have Eunectes. I have Saria, Blemishine. I don't want Mudrock. And I don't think I mean, Hoshiguma, I guess, would be kind of cool. I don't really think I'd care. Healing. Healing is very generic. Where the hell is healing? Healing tag. Shining Nightingale, Saria, Blemishine. I have all of those. I have all of them. AoE. Oh! Wait! Okay. The AoE is Ifrit and Mostima. I don't have either of them. I don't have either of them. And I wouldn't even mine either of them. Ifrit and Mostima would be kind of cool. Okay. I don't have either of those. But we could do the content play. We could do the content play and just go random. But then I'm pretty much guaranteed to get a dupe. Oh, top operator and AoE is just the correct. Okay, if we do random. I have Exusiai. Do I have Siege? I need to check this. I don't think I have Siege. I don't have Siege. Okay, I have Exusiai. I would like Ifrit. I have Shining, I have Nightingale, I don't have Hoshiguma. Wait, I have Shining, I have Nightingale. I have Hoshiguma. I have Saria, I have Silver Ash. I have Skady, I have Chen. Do I have Schwarz? Do I have Schwarz? I do. So I do have Schwarz. I have Helliger, I don't have Magellan, don't have Mostima. I have Blaze, I have Ak. I'm at 11 now. Don't have Kaobe. I have Bagpipe, I have Phantom, I don't have Weedy, don't have Rosa, don't have Suzerain, don't have Thorns, I think I have Eunectes, I have Surtur. The odds are not in my fucking favor. The odds are not in my fucking favor, just at all. Now, top operator, AoE. I am happy with either of them. Wait, she says Ifrit? It's not Ifrit? When they pronounce it correctly, apparently... Okay. So when they pronounce it incorrectly... Okay, alright, that's fucking awesome. So she pronounces it Ifrit, it's not Ifrit? Alright, fuck me, I guess. Fuck me, I guess. Unpronounceable fucking game. Unpronounceable fucking game. Imagine AoE got cut, I'd actually just die. I would just actually die right then and there. Alright, I'm happy with it, Ifrit. I'm happy with that. Still gonna call her that. Okay, I really want to play with Huliek's IS module. I kind of want to just get this event over with. This is supposed to be a short stream too. I have work in 4 hours. So... No, we're gonna quartz gamble, and if it doesn't work, that's the game's fault. Okay? If the quartz gamble doesn't work, that's not my fault. I actually don't think there are any other 6-star, recruit 6 stars I want that wasn't like Mostima and Ifrit.
Perfect timing.
I'm here.
Don't make any more noise. Go ahead. Bye-bye.
So this is what the soldiers say amazing.
Literally Lex Tuliak, level 90, M6, she is so fun. M6? The self-report is insane. The self-report is insane. Did you not M3 her S1? Did you not M3 her S1? Insane. Insane. Or if you didn't M3 her S3 that's based. I wanted to get the furry that injects your ops with drugs. Okay, I want to make a fucking video on Ak. Because I believe that Ak is the best designed operator in all of Arknights. Like, it's a bit, like, part of the reason why Exusii, the New Covenant, pisses me off so much is because of how well designed Ak is as an operator. Because he was designed before subclasses existed. And so just how creative his kit is just so fucking, like, amazing. I will not be using S1, I'm sorry. S2 is way too cool. But S1 does spinach shit! S1 is spinach! I need to make an Ak video. I need to. Because I think I was saving it for, like, if I ever make a video just shitting on Exusii the New Covenant, but I don't think I want to make that video. Even though I do think it's something that needs to be said. Exusii the New Covenant is... Yeah, it's like... To me, Exusii the New Covenant is the worst designed operator in the game, and then Ak is the best designed operator in the game. Like, that's the duality of geeks. Bloop is cheating on Hoderer. No, listen, as much as I like Hoderer, Ak is just objectively better designed. That's the thing. Hool's S1 goes crazy in IS, is something I think people should respect. Inflict stun! Thank you, Quartz. I have been your sole defender for so long, and this is how you repay me. He like men more. What do you mean? They're both guys! Ak and Hoder are both guys. What is that supposed to mean? Okay, the stage is easy when Quartz procs. Insane. Actually, since there was only one dude, I probably should just use wind chimes. Her S2 would have been guaranteed. Alright, whatever. Who cares? Doesn't matter. None of this matters.
This is worth celebrating. When we get back to Rhodes Island.
I love immediately finishing a stage and then immediately realizing that I could have done... I could have just done something else. This story is going to be so good, watch. Wait, I hadn't considered spinach. I might just M9. Actually just based. Wait, hold up. You're right. Spinach. Alright, that's it. Nah, because Hool's attack mod is pretty good on single target. Oh, no, the attack mod is just good in general. I think it's 300, I want to say. Yeah, 300%. Like, that's a really good attack mod. And that on top of spinach is just like, ooh. And, like, you don't even feel... And because... Just because IS-6 just has so much levitation support. Like, Huliek is just so good in IS-6. What is this? Is this a mini game? What the fuck is this? No, we're not doing this. No, 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 we're not doing this right now. The amount of resources. No, it's Enfield. No, they're making me play Enfield. No, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this right now. 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 Don't care. You will not get me to play Enfield. Ugh. Oh, I forgot to collect S-Gen.
Great to see you again, Doctor. I reviewed my time on board and my workflow at Rhodes Island.
I wonder if S-Gen is gonna be like my next, like... my next, like, 6-star obsession. Cause she's a 6-star alter. And, like... You know, she's related to her original form. In the weirdest way possible. Like, it's so weird to me that Chaincaster's slow. Like, why? And then you have... It's like, what if S-Gen was a D-cell binder, but her entire kit was based around hitting multiple targets? Effectively just making her the same thing that she originally was. Hey, look at that. You have a cool alter. Man, if I had a nickel for every 5-star Rhine Lab operator that received a welfare 6-star that is a pretty well-designed alter, I would have 2 nickels. which isn't a lot, but it is really weird that it has happened twice. I was gonna make a video on her, but doing one for SA and Pram was already time consuming, so then I was tired. Valid. Very valid. This is the second Rhine Lab 5-star we've received a 6-star welfare altar of. and I like Silence the Pragmatic. I want to build her. It's just she's a 6-star, so it's like, why are 6 stars so fucking expensive? Wait, I have no sanity. Wait, I have an excuse to play IS. Yay! Oh wait. I want to collect. Nah, it's fine. I can worry about that later. Okay. Because I've been messing around with Swire's IS mod. I mean that because I just do that because it's fun. I want to make a video on it. But horrible thing happened to me. I got SA. Damn, I feel okay. Chat, can we not abbreviate Silver Ash? Chat, can we not abbreviate Silver Ash, please? God damn. Horrible thing has happened to me. I got SA. Okay. Hold up. When I saw Perfumer Alter, my blood fucking boiled. Perfumer Alter makes me so sad. Yeah, I think Huliek is the only operator I have at M9 and Module 9. There is no other operator I have this built. I think Huliek is my most built operator. He deserves to be shortened as SA. Damn. Insane. Yeah, Perfumer Alter makes me kind of sad because she has nothing to do with her original form. It's like she's not a bad operator, you know, decide-wise, but like nothing about her is Perfumer. And it's not even hard. It's not even hard to make her feel like Perfumer. Perfumer's whole identity is having global healing. That's why she's so iconic. Is it that fucking hard to put that on an Abjurer? They could have made her a bard. I don't think Perfumer's the kind of girl to sing. But I don't know, man. Okay, Okay, so first off, this is something that I find really funny. Because with Swire's IS mod, they just make it objectively better than both of her other modules combined. And I think it's the same thing with Huliek. Because, like, when attacking aerial targets, attack increases to 145% and silences them for 5 seconds. Wait, that's not even... Chat, that's not even tied to IS. Chat, that's not... No, it's not IS only. Look at this. When attacking aerial units, attack increases to 145% and silences targets for 5 seconds. That's not IS only. That's just strictly better than her X module. They power crept her X module. I can't. No, it's not her X module. It's her key module. People got mad at me in the Swire video, me calling it chi and not key. I'm sorry, but no, it is strictly better than her key module. The only difference is that her key module gives her the 10 res ignore, and that's it. But it's a higher damage modifier, and it gives them the same silence duration. So if you don't have Huliek's key module built, just build her alpha module. There's literally like there's so little reason to build her key module. Oh, that's insane. Okay, ignores 10 res, so strictly better than her key module. And recovers 30% SP the first time an enemy reaches the objective points tile. Okay. When attacking aerial targets, integrated strategies gains 1 temporary life point, so it triggers this. On first deployment, and the first time an enemy steps into the objective file, levitates all enemies for 15 seconds. Skills, now that's the thing though, is that people read that, and then they immediately assume that Huliek's module is just terrible. Because they're like, well, I don't want to leak things to levitate. And it's like, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You say that, dirty Pramin Exalter S2 user, you say that. You say that like you're better than me. But what a lot of people ignore is the fact that it gives all of her skills AoE. People, okay, there are so many people who complain that Huliek doesn't do AoE damage, and I think it's such a stupid fucking complaint. Because first off, she's a core caster. God forbid the single target caster is single target. But her entire kit is designed in a way to reward you for attacking single targets. Her S1 gives levitate on single target. Her S2 is more concentrated against a single target. Her S3 doesn't do AoE, so it's better against single target. People complain that Huliek doesn't do AoE damage when I think it's fucking stupid. She's designed to be a single target caster. And so they literally made her IS module give all of her skills AoE so that people would stop complaining, and they still clown on it. Hypergriff literally gave you what you wanted, and you're still bitching. It's insane. It's insane how wrong these people are. Applies weightless to enemies with 80% or more attack range, which is weird because it does mean that her gamma module may be better in some cases. Additionally, she doesn't get the SP bonus. It's the same thing with Swire Alter's gamma module. Swire Alter's alpha module is strictly better than her key module, but you have some reason to use her gamma module, and Huliek's in the same case, which I think is kind of interesting. But we also have Gnosis's IS mod, so hopefully we'll pick him up. Test it on Patriot. I mean, I could, but like, who gives a shit? It's like, that's the only aspect, is that you get 10% higher damage modifier, but you don't get the 10 res ignore. So, I mean, in some cases it's better. Oh wait, why am I using her S3? Oh, damn it. Alright, whatever. What is I don't have no idea what Gnosis's IS mod even does. I actually just completely forgot what it even did. So we'll see it when we recruit him. Can she wait a minute? Can she what happened? Can Ask Jen freeze these? Oh no, she freezes the exit, not the entrance. I see. Get revealed, idiot. Look at what? That's the range? That's the AoE? That was gigantic. Okay. Okay. That was like a full fucking tile of AoE. Holy, okay. Okay. This is gonna actually cook my brain, because I'm gonna get used to Huliek doing AoE damage, then I'll use her in a normal stage and I'll get fucked. Okay, Gummy, you can do it. Meteor, come back, please. Gummy's gonna get overwhelmed. And there's the leak. Wait, it doesn't... Wait, it doesn't actually leak. Oh, fuck. I was close. Huliek... It doesn't actually do... Okay, I thought it actually had to leak. Wait, Gummy has a Russian VO? Yeah, she does. It's very cute. I like it. Ugh. So this just makes S2 not lose any damage. I mean, basically. Her S2 is probably, like, actually insane.
I thought I was just here as a consultant.
Oh, her S2 is gonna be so fucking busted. Okay, so what just happened? Huliak's IS thing. When an enemy would enter the protection objective, everything gets levitated for 15 seconds. Apparently, they don't actually need to enter the objective. They just come close to it. So you don't actually leak. And Huliak did give me a temporary life point, and I only leaked one enemy, so... Again, it is wild to me that people called this IS mod bad. Like, do you just have that much of, like... are you just that much of a hater for Huliak? Do you hate good stuff that much? That you just have to be like, nah, it's still bad. Even though it does literally everything that we claim she needs to be fixed. Like, bro. Insane. Huliak haters are the worst breed. Insane. Okay, we have to try out her S2. Like, her S1... Well, her S1 wouldn't levitate, I assume. Because it's hitting multiple targets. Bloop, art thou rolling for Salter? No. No, I'm not. I said if I got him, I would maybe build him, but I got Snow Hunter in my free 10. That's it. That's all I give a shit about. Nope, she's terrible again. She can't even kill a slug. Okay, her S2 needs the enemies to be next to each other to be busted, so we'll have to see.
This is the shot. My ma, did I say I was going to have mercy? I lied.
Man, that effect is really, like, since she gives you a temporary life point, sometimes you kind of want to leak an enemy. Because there's no reason not to. And you just get this massive levitate. I didn't even realize that I chose Meteor. Like, I have synergy with Meteor now. Maybe this shit's, like, kind of goated, though.
My ma, did I say I was going to have mercy? I lied.
Still somehow in her range. The split boxing goes hard. Would your version of praying for your downfall being getting an OP altar? 100%. 100%. I hope your favorite 5-star gets an OP altar. I hope your favorite 5-star gets a 6-star altar and Supa likes it. That's what I would say. That's what I would say to someone who I just despise. I hope Supa likes your favorite operator. Insane Ranger synergy. So fucking true. Hul's S3 is better on that stage anyways, so I was kind of stupid. That is so mean. Do we we probably want to S1, won't we? The thing is, though, is that her S1 kind of doesn't do anything. Like, it won't levitate unless it's only attacking one enemy. So, like, you know, won't do anything. We'll stick with S2. Stick with S2. What would one for Supa be? Something about... Yeah, Gummy gets a 5-star altar. And she's well designed.
Everybody, let's go.
No. Gummy altar is of age. It would ruin Super's day.
На позиции.
My back is so fucked.
Пришло время особого блюда гум.
If you guys don't know, I'm literally a fucking delivery driver for Domino's. That's my job. It's not a fucking interesting career, but it makes a lot of money. And my back's fucked because I'm like 8 feet tall. And so when I have to bend over, you know, people always say it's like lift with your legs, not with your back. But when I have to pick up pizzas out of like the seat of my car, like I have to bend my back. And it just ends up just fucking me. Like insanely. Like my back's just ruined.
How can that be? Все проголодались, верно?
Yeah, giving Hulix S2 AoE is kind of strong.
Взбодритесь, народ!
Keeps getting his back. Don't say that. Don't say that. Can you attach like a milk crate to the bike? No, I... This isn't 1970. I use a car. I don't ride a bike. Those don't like exist anymore. People don't ride around on bikes delivering pizzas. Hello, Daimlos. Welcome to the stream. Lean into the levitation synergy. Motorbike. I drive a car. I drive a car. He rides men. Okay, don't say that. That's gross. I have a girlfriend. That's fucking. It's weird. I have Wichita Pot 2 now. What do I do with her? I had her since release. I still haven't built her yet. Set her as your friend unit so that people looking for Wichita support are slightly inconvenienced. That's what you do. This is good. I hope we pick up a levitation collectible. There's a fucking shit ton. Oh fuck. Curse of Red. Awesome. I love High Ascension IS6. No shops? What is this? No, I want to light. Fuck. I want to light Meteor. I'm using the temp voucher for that. There we are. There we are. Okay. Juliek doesn't do AoE, huh? She don't do AoE, huh? That's only 4 life points? Insane. Juliek doesn't do AoE, huh? Gain some life. Alright. Defeated airborne. Does it count levitation? Yes. Yes. Levitated enemies count as aerial targets, yeah. Upgrade Meteor, because I got that aerial synergy. Pick up Connie for the levitate synergy. And pick up... Oh, touch. Ooh. Touch is so fucking good. Just insane. Toy soldiers is kind of easy. But I have no melee operators, so probably not. This has some Huliek lanes, though, so probably.
Stand by for action.
Poor Aroma being left out. I only have so many caster vouchers. I'll get Aroma when I can get her.
Dispatching. Such ruthlessness. Я не боюсь. My. Oh, your arts aren't working. How can that be?
Just barely. It just fucking exploded. He didn't even get a chance to fucking levitate. It just blew up. Just fucking die. Cast explosion. Holy fuck.
EM trajectory calibrated. Output stave, hit them in the face!
My. Oh, your arts aren't working. How can that be?
Okay, Gray's gonna die. Because I'm stupid and I put touch here and not where Gray is. That explosion is so funny. Just get fucking deleted.
Roger, you like this
Just fucking deleted from existence. It's insane. Oh, fuck. It doesn't matter! Holy extemporary life point is insane. Actually, if I kept Huliek out, he would have stalled the boss. Oh my gosh. I'm silly for retreating Huliek. This is a good Huliek stage. It's got more Huliek lanes. IS6 has so many Huliek S3 lanes. Like, normally I default to her S2, because it's more applicable. Because her S3 requires, like, certain map layouts. Or else it just kind of doesn't work. But there's a lot of IS6 maps that do... I have no melee operators. Mr. Criticism using 6 stars, hypocrite, cancelled when? So true.
How rude.
I imagine if I made a video talking about Huliek, that would be insane. And like, calling her cool and good. I'm actually just stupid. Literally unpunished! Never mind, I just got more punished. Holy fuck, actually...
Пришло время особого плюдогу.
Okay, this is stupid. I'm getting double teamed. What the fuck?
EM trajectory calibrated.
Пришло время.
I have no way to get rid of these assholes.
Say I was going to have mercy.
Activate Huliek before she just loses the ability to activate her abilities.
Breakthrough.
Все проголодались, верно? Все проголодались.
Huliak's pretty good when you combo her with explosions.
Don't worry, help is on the way.
Critical hit.
I have the map formulating a rescue plan. On your create an opening.
Oh, your arms aren't working. How can that be? This is the shot.
Do the talismans count? The talismans should count as aerial targets, aren't they? That's funny. Probably not when they're attached to an operator. Because the talismans can't be attacked by melee operators. Until they've been attached, so... Maybe. Maybe when you kill the talismans midair, that counts.
Similarly, nothing is 100% false.
Ooh.
Doctor, what we've
Ooh,
done is
stonks.
already enough to bring all kinds of change.
Okay. All right. Holy fuck. Okay. The thing is with Slave Hunter 2 is that it also applies to Weightless, which Huliak just applies with her talent. Ugh. We just have the Huliak run. I don't want either of these. Both of these do fucking nothing right now. Alright. I guess I have a medic. What do you think about the new events? I haven't completed the new event. There's still some stages I haven't done. I just ran out of sanity. And I'm like, ooh, yay, I get to go into IS and get to mess around with Huliak's talent. I also pulled Snow Hunter. I only have her in Cold Shot. Who should I build as a hunter? Whoever the fuck you want. I don't really know. I don't know. I don't know, because I like both of them. I haven't used Snow Hunter, though. That's the thing. I can't really give you a take on Snow Hunter, because I don't have her built yet. I only have her at E170, so it's like... You'll just have to figure that out for yourself. I can't really give you, like, a rundown. I don't really know, like, their intricacies, I guess. I don't know how else to put it.
Critical hit.
Environ parameters set.
Perfect chance.
These assholes are still this fucking tanky. I fucking hate the pseudo-mutts. Why are they so strong? Except if it's about her gun. Yes, I am very educated on that front. I can very much talk about how Cold Shot's skin has a better thing. Cold Shot's skin has a more cool feeling gun than whatever her name is. Cold Hunter. Snow Hunter. Snow Hunter is more fun if you want to. I think Cold Shot is probably the better hunter for general stuff. But I think if you enjoy buffing the ever-loving fuck out of Cold Shot, then it's better to go with Snow Hunter, because she's very crit based, you know, that kind of stuff. If you have a built Spuria, no, because Cold Shot combos with Spuria really well. I don't know. I actually just don't know.
Don't worry, you're going to be fine.
Is it over, chat? Is it just over?
Output state, I choose you.
This is the shot.
Pseudo-mutts just suck. Dragon enemies, they have a lot of health, very low defense when they fly. Yeah, they do, but obviously I'm playing, you know. They do have low defense when they fly, which requires a sacrifice, which is always really fun. But, you know, sometimes it doesn't even fucking matter, and they just have too much HP, so... The only way to really realistically kill them is with Cruz. And they don't fall down after entering low low alt hovering for whatever reason. I think they are like the worst part of IS6. I don't understand. They're not very well designed enemies. Hello, miracle skills. Yeah.
The victim was injured. Don't worry, I'll ease the pain for you.
Swaya? No, I'm saving my hope for I'm gonna save my hope for Gnosis. No. No. No, not good. Not good. The stage is awful. But the Pathfinder node is right there. Ah! How's the SA Alter Gacha? Are you done? Yes, I did. So many people have come in asking me about, like, I have Snow Hunter. That's all I wanted. I got her in the first free 10 pull. I did not get Silver Ash. I don't really care. I will live without Silver Ash. I wouldn't live without Snow Hunter. I would literally die if I didn't have Snow Hunter. She has Power Strike on a hunter. It's so cool. Maybe it won't matter because Huliak is cool, but like, yeah, SA is a funny abbreviation. Everyone's talking about how they got SA'd today. Like they pulled Silver Ash. Crazy. It's like, yeah, I got Silver Ashed today. Yeah, and everyone's getting Silver Ash today. Yeah.
На позиции пришло время особого блюдогу.
Thoughts on Fartooth? I don't know if I have thoughts on Fartooth.
Initiating medical treatment.
I think I'm just fucked here. I think it's over.
The wind is blowing in. Все проголодались, верно?
I didn't get SA'd. Sadly, I'm trying my best to do so. Yeah, Sam. Sad.
At your command.
Very sad.
This is the shot. Roger, war is a plague, and I'm the cure. I thought you even leave. Perfect chance.
At least there was a cool explosion. Yeah, I think I'm just fucked.
Help is on the way.
I think it's over, chat. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Damn! Alright, I guess Huliak's IS mod sucks. She couldn't carry me. It's so over, chat. It's over. Ugh. I think that'll probably be it for today. I have like shit I have to do in real life. I have a job. I have a job.
Thinking about the future.
Insane. And I have to go do that job for money because I'm employed. And then I won't spend that money on frivolities. I will save it for the future and invest. What the fuck, bro? I came here 10 minutes ago. This was supposed to be a short stream. I wasn't even planning on streaming today.
At most, I guess the doors and windows might bend a little.
Oh, wait. It took them how fucking long? Took them how long to do that? Maybe that's the idea of being a gacha game developer. You intentionally make your game as, like, shit as possible so that you can just bloat updates with quality of life stuff that should have been in the game on release. And so it makes it look like you're doing something. Nuker. Give me that. Heading out. Yeah, don't do that. It's fucking weird. Don't. No. Don't say that in my chat. It's fucking gross. Stop being a weirdo. Don't be a weirdo. Alright, bye-bye, chat. Good stream. Hope y'all have a good one. I'm gonna probably still grind the event, finish that off.